Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. I'm sorry, I'm just covering up a little. Come on in and say hello. Hi, sweet Dana. How are you, love? I'm going to be sweating, you guys. I sat down and realized I had on a tank top. Had to grab a jacket really fast. Hello, Deb. How are you, love? Sorry, that's like what I do at work. Love. Hi, Susie. I missed you too, friend. Come on in, you guys. Thank you so much. Hello, sweet Denny. Hello, my sweet friend Sue. I do, Dana. I have a few days off. Hello, Sharon. It's so good to see you. I know, it's been a long time, you guys. It's been a very long time. I miss you guys. I have two Sherrys back to back. Sherry B and Sherry Campbell. Welcome, ladies. Oops, I pushed the microphone and now Siri is wanting to see what I want. Hello, sweet Linda. Hello, Denise. Linda, it's very hot here too. I only put this jacket on because when I sat down, I turned on the camera, I realized I had on a tank top. So I ran really fast to go grab something to cover up. Oh, hello, Andrea. Hello, Deb. I might end up taking it off. We'll just see, all right? Hello, Kathy and Karen. Welcome, ladies. I'm so happy to have you here. Hello, Sharon. Well, welcome, Expression Artworks. I think I saw that your name is Kim. Welcome, sweet friend. Good to see you too, sweet Peg. Hello, Michelle. All right, you guys. Chaos over here. I was watching Michelle and I'm trying to get everything set up. I set my stuff down. I dropped the wood pieces. I'm literally climbing underneath the table to find my pieces. And just now, I was trying to put my phone in the stand to see you guys, and I forgot that I have this case that doesn't fit. And then I was like, oh my gosh, and now I'm not covered up. Just a hot mess. All right, you guys, welcome so much. Welcome to this event. Here's my little note on my napkin here. Craftastic Creations, the wax on, wax off event. Thank you, Kefany. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Suzanne. I just want to say thank you to Debbie at the Evergreen Treehouse for inviting me to be in this event, and I'm super excited to be here today to show you guys what I have. Hello, Tamara. I know, Christy also in one day. Exciting. I haven't seen her forever. All right. Hello, Rona. Welcome. If you guys are new, please let me know that you're new. We'd love to give you guys a warm welcome. If you have any questions, we do have several ladies that may know the answer if I don't see it. Dawn from the hot side of California. Dawn, I think you've told me before. Bakersfield, is that right? Hello, sweet Patty. All right, you guys, we're going to do this little kit. This is new. It hasn't even been released yet. And I'm super excited. Hello, sweet Lynn. A little, whoops, daisies. A little pilgrim hat, you guys. I just think it's so darn cute. Little pilgrim hat with this cute little breadboard. It's so good to see you guys too, sweet Lori. Hi, Diane. Welcome, sweetheart. All right, so this event is called Wax On, Wax Off. Wax on, wax off, all those Karate Kid lovers. We are going to use this Valspar Antique wax. All right, we're going to put this on our board and let it sit for a minute, and then we will take it off. This is not what I wanted to use. think, let me see if I can dry my paintbrush really quick, you guys. It's been sitting in the water. Riverside, Dawn. Okay. That's kind of where I was at. I can't remember if I've told you that we were in Lake Elsinore when we owned our home. Then we moved to Tennessee and went back to Marietta. Hello, sweet Gina, Gingerly Creations. All right. So I got this off of Amazon. My free sweet friend Michelle over at Little Jumbled Market turned me on to this. And this is what we're going to, this is not what I'm going to use on the board. We are not going to use this yet. I lied. My paint will come off with what I have planned. We are going to, hi Tracy, we're going to use DIY liquid patina in the color of Dark and Decrepit. Okay, you can get this from Retail Vintage Therapy from Mara. She has a Facebook page here, and she also has a website. And I love this color. I'm just going to use a sponge brush, and we're just going to sponge this on here. Now, because I'm using MDF, my kit is made out of MDF versus wood. It doesn't soak this patina up as nicely and quickly as regular wood does. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to set it off to the side for a moment, and we're going to let it kind of soak in a little bit. I absolutely love the color of this gel stain. You guys, I'm so excited that I actually have quite a bit of time off this week. I have 4 days off. Okay. So now I'm just going to go back the other direction. I might put just a little bit more on here. I just want to make sure that this gets soaked up in here really good. And I'm just using nice, good, even strokes across my board because I don't want it to have like brush stroke streaks. Does that make any sense at all? Hello, Deborah. All right, I might just put just a tad more. All right, now I'm just gonna let it sit here for a minute. I'm gonna paint the hat, and then we'll come back and we'll wipe this down, okay? No, Dawn, we moved from Marietta. We are now in Georgia. See if I can scoot this over. Okay. Now I'm going to paint this little hat. We're going to use Dixie Belle. Can I move the camera so you can see the whole thing? Okay, let's see here. I'm not sure what you're not seeing. Let's see here what we see. Let me look on my iPad. Might have to take off this white jacket. Give me a minute for my iPad to catch up. It has, Dana. It has been my go-to color. That didn't really help, did it? All right, well, now my head gets cut off a little bit. All right, it is what it is. All right, we're going to use Dixie Belle paint in the color of Caviar. Oh. All right. Okay, now you should be able to see better. I hope you can see better. You know what I'm going to do, Deb? I have an apron. I have an apron right here. Let's get the apron. I think you should be able to see it now. Hi, Susan. How are you doing, love? Hello, Karen from Florida. Welcome. Thank you for telling me that you guys couldn't see it, because I wouldn't have caught on to that at all. I think it's time for me to get a new stand, because it's losing its strength and holding up my camera. Because I have to tell you something funny. Hello, Paula. I have to tell you something funny. So last night our trash can was really full. And Kevin couldn't empty it because the trash man was coming today. And the outside trash can was very full. But our sweet little Roxy, she loves to get into the trash. There's Kevin, you guys. Anyway, so I told him he better empty that trash, otherwise Roxy's going to get into it. We get into bed, and of course she gets in bed with us, and then she jumps down and she said, I'm like, she's going to jump. She's going for that trash. He goes, it's all right. I booby trapped it. He put a, yes, no, he's downstairs, Deb. You guys tell him to come up here if you want to see him. He's downstairs. I can hear him. He turned on the live. I can hear myself echoing from downstairs. Anyway, he says, I booby trapped the trash can. And he put a water bottle on top of it. So when she went to open the trash can, the automatic trash can, the empty bottle fell onto the floor. And we could hear it crash. And I said, I told you she's going for the trash. Anyway, well, we got to wipe this off. He comes back up. She comes to bed. And I might have to spritz this. I let it dry a little bit too long, you guys. Anyway, she comes back to bed with us. Then she jumps down again. Hi, Caroline. And she's off trolling around, doing her little thing, because she thinks that she can get in the trash can. Well, she realizes she can't, so she's upstairs, and she finally tries to get in bed with us, and she's barking at the side of the bed. She's sitting there with an old toothbrush that she had gotten out of the bathroom trash can maybe a week or so ago when we forgot to lock the lid. So I guess she's sitting there on Kevin's side of the bed holding on to a toothbrush. Yeah. He was cracking up. I was trying to still sleep. He was busting up. Our sweet little Roxy. Isn't that pretty, Dawn? I'm going to zap it with the dryer here in just a second when I go to dry this hat. All right. Now, you guys, my Dixie Belle supplyist is Toy over at To The Nine Designs. She has a Facebook page and a website, so you can go over to her website if you're interested in any paints. Yeah, isn't that hilarious, Denny? Oh God, you guys. Look at, I already did it. I got to take this off, you guys. I'm going to get paint all over this. All right, let's dry it really quick. She's a cutie, Dawn. She thinks at night that that's the time to get out and troll. I know what's going on with my camera now, you guys. I can see it. When I was messing with it to try to get the phone case off, I must have hit the zoom in because my face is like right on top of this camera now. I think I know what the problem is. I don't know if I can zoom back out. We'll take a look in just a second. All right. Now the color didn't come out exactly the way It's still beautiful. It just is a little different than the way I was hoping it would come out, you guys, because I let it sit there a little bit too long. So that's okay. All right. There we go. All right, let's see if I can zoom this thing out. I'm not sure if I know how to do it. Oh, golly Moses. Now here we go, and we're doing this kind of stuff again. Good grief, you guys. Remind me never to do that again. Well, it fixed it. We had to go backwards and come back. Well, Carol, my face on my side of it was so close. There's the ceiling. At least it's clean. Oh, goodness. Oh, no worries, Dawn. No worries. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart. I don't think you're new. I think you've been here before. Hello, sweet Becky. All right. Okay, now, you guys, we're going to put a stencil on this board. And this is a stencil. I got this from Essential Stencil. I forget when this was called, but we're going to use this on this board. And I ran out of little paper plates. And so I just put some wax paper over a piece of cardboard. Hello, Moody Cow Cottage. Remind me of your first name, sweetie. Thanks, Sheila. Somebody said they have their volume off. Oh, good golly. Mom's watching Judge Judy. Kevin watches that show. I cannot stand her. She's so mean. She's such a mean person. It's better angle now, Dana. Good. Gonna get a little bit more. All right, you guys, this stuff is called modeling paste. All right, I'll show this to you in a second. I know the camera is backwards. It's called Handy Art. It's made by Handy Art, and it's called modeling paste. Okay, this is what it looks like, and I got it on Amazon. Oh, and now I'm going to put a little bit of black paint in here. And this is where I'm going to get it right on my jacket again, you guys. Kevin did not hear you guys yelling at him because he did not come up here. Okay. I like to use the modeling paste mixed with a little bit of paint, you guys, because it gives it some texture. And I love the texture. I'm going to need more paint. Oh, there you go. He said he's cutting. We still have stuff on the machine. That's why I forgot. All right, it needs more paint. You're addicted to the yeah, they're such nice paints. They're so easy to work with. And the colors, you guys, I got some great new colors in from Toye. Not quite as black as I want it. Okay. All right. I think this might do it. What are you guys all up to today? Sitting around watching all of us crazy creators creating fun stuff. All right, let's get this out of the way. Let me get my table cleaned up just a hair, you guys, because I don't want to get this all over me. All right. All right, there we go. Well, I might have a little blob up there because one of the pieces of my stencil is a little bit bent. Oh, I hope I didn't just move it, catching that darn piece again. Not too bad. Okay. Got a couple little smudges from me catching that piece. I'm scared I'm gonna get this paint all over me, you guys. Okay. Dana, you've been working out, girl. Good for you. Good for you for keeping it up. All right. Thanks, Denise. All right, this is right where my stencil was bent right here. Got a little smudged right there, but that's all right. All right, I'm gonna turn it on just a little bit louder, you guys, so that we can try to get this dry quicker. So if you have earbuds in, turn them down, okay? I know, Sherry, I think I might need to. Yes, Dana, yes. I love texture. Texas Breeze Creations. I'm sorry, I've been out of the loop for a while and I've already forgotten your name. Martha! You made it live, girl! Isn't that, it's such a cool technique, isn't it, Kim? Monica, thank you. I knew that. I forgot. I should have remembered that. Yeah, Dana, I need to. Martha, I am not cold. Not in the slightest. When I popped on, I realized that when I turned on my camera just to get ready to go live, I realized I had on like a tank top because it's warm here. So I quickly ran to the bedroom just to grab anything I could that matched and, you know, would just cover up a little. All right. I'm going to set this off to the side and we'll come back to it if we need to do some more drying. See if we can get it to dry a little bit naturally so that I can kind of get the other stuff together. All right, let me just show you guys this. Look at how beautiful that is. Maybe we might need to wipe there. Get what I can before I start getting this all over myself. Okay. Let me just get a new towel, you guys. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I love the black on the brown. It's just gorgeous. I mean, even if you wanted to just do this by itself, you guys, I think this is gorgeous. Just put a little bow on it or something. All right, now let's paint the band for our little pilgrim hat. And I'm gonna use Dixie Belle Ecru, you guys. Let's see, a small brush. I'll use this one, I think. Okay. And I always forget to do the edges first. There's Toyi. Toyi, put your website there for anybody that is wanting the Dixie Belle products. She is my, I always joke, I say she's my addiction supplier. All right, let's give this a quick dry. Yes, isn't it gorgeous, Rebecca? I just love it together. Hello, Kimberly Craft Crazy Company. Kimberly's up next, you guys, so make sure when you're done that you're over at the Craftastic Creations Group, and you'll be able to see Miss Kimberly next. And if you miss any other creators in today's event, you can also see, it doesn't let you click on the links anymore. Are you serious, Deb? I did not know this. That's crazy. I clearly haven't, I've been away for a little bit and haven't done a live for a while, so I did not know this. All right, we're gonna do one more coat because I want the edges to be good and coated, you guys. Typically with this paint, you don't usually have to do 2 coats. Some colors, yes, and it depends on if, like this, when you're going over the edges of the burnt edges from the laser cutout, then yeah. Thank you, Kathy. So this kit is not on the site yet because, you guys, I wanted to play around with a few things. I wanted to play around with a couple embellishments to put on it before I listed it. Yeah, I haven't really decided what little pieces of embellishments. I guess I could probably just put the embellishments in a variety of embellishments. Just because I don't use them doesn't mean that somebody else might not use them with their design and how they choose to create this. All right. Hello, my sweet friend Christy. It was so good to see you today. All right. is done. Now we're gonna sand this and the hat. God, you guys, I hope I'm not gonna get this. I'm just gonna have to take this off, you guys. I apologize, I just don't wanna get black ink on this. Black paint. All right, Miss Caroline, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. All right, so I'm just taking the gator tool, going around the edges just to kind of rough it up a little bit. I like a little bit of primitive, a little bit of farmhouse, a little bit of rustic, kind of all blended together. All right. Do you sell an embellishment bundle? Do I sell an embellishment bundle? Dana, if there's ever an embellishment bundle that you're interested in, love, just message me. People message me all the time asking me for things, and I'll put things together. And if you just want like the kit, sometimes like I'll put the kit with the, you know, the breadboard. Sometimes people don't want the breadboard, they just want the kit. I'm always open to creating something that you guys want, that you guys need. So don't ever be afraid to message me and ask, okay? Somebody asked me for the acorn one without the board, and so I just quickly created it for you guys. Hi, Chris. How you doing, love? All right, so now I'm just going to take the edge of my sanding tool, and I'm just going to kind of create some lines, okay? Then we're going to use that Velspar wax. So see how that looks? I just love that. Okay, so now we're going to use this Velspar antiquing wax. This did come from Amazon. Got my little bag of candy over here, guys. Can't find my little sponge that I got to do this with. We're going to use this one. Scarecrow faces. Okay, Peg. All right, so now I'm just going to take this wax. I have a very small makeup sponge that I've cut apart. And I'm just putting this wax on. So don't forget, this event is called Wax On, Wax Off. And so we're putting the wax on. Again, I'm going to let it sit for a good minute here because I want that brown to really just set in to those areas that I sanded, just to grab it. I'm also going to put some on this because I want it to go on this as well. Yes, Dana, you are a YouTube girl too. All right. So I'm going to wipe this one off first because I don't want this one to be too dark. And then we'll wipe this. All right, I'm gonna set this off to the side for a second. Let's give this a quick dry, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yes, you guys, if you're new, please say hello, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. My name is Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I'm coming to you live from Georgia. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope that you are inspired by myself or by one of the other creators in today's event, or you learn a new technique from somebody. All right, look at how cute that is. Our little pilgrim hat. All right. Now, where's my buckle? All right, so we're also going to use some antique gold buffing wax. It's called Rub and Buff. It's also a wax, if you did not know that. And we're just going to put this on the little buckle. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate it. I like the smell of this. I don't know why I like the smell of this. All right, then I'm just going to kind of buff it a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm rubbing it off, but I'm just kind of buffing it a little bit. Adorable. Hi, Lori. How are you, friend? Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting it everywhere today. What else is new? All right, let's put this together and then I can hold it up and show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to use a little bit of Beacon 3-in-1 glue as well as some hot glue, okay? Just to kind of help set it. This does hold it permanently, but the hot glue will help it right now to set it a little bit quicker for me so that I can pick it up and show you guys. I got some fuzz on my fingers. Ah, I can't get it off. All right. Look at how cute this is, you guys. I just love it. It's so cute. All right, hopefully this is dry enough. Now I'm going to use some, I want this to kind of be raised up a little bit. So I am going to put some Jenga blocks, tumbling tower, Dollar Tree blocks, whatever you want to call them, on the back. Hi, Kelly. How are you, girl? This is going to help just give it a little bit of a three-dimensional look. And then, hold on. Hold your horses, Monique. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that cute? Thank you. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. All right, I think I'm going to hold off for a second. I have some other things here really quick. I forgot I set over here to the side. This is just a variety of embellishments that I kind of pulled together thinking that might go cute with this kit. And I don't know. I was thinking that, I don't know if I want this on here or not. It might take away from the hat. You guys have to help me decide. What do you guys think? Yay or nay on the letters? You're on vacation. Where are you at, Kelly? I'm so jealous. What do you guys think? Do you like the fall on there? I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till we have everything done. You like it, Christina? Oy. I'm thinking the wax. You guys like that on there? Okay. I think this wax would look good on here. I also have some little acorns that I was thinking maybe might go in with the bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some wax on those. And if they don't work out, then whatever. And I got some little other buttons. We're just gonna dab some wax on here. And then I put a couple different crows, but I'm not sure if the crows are gonna work because it might be too much black. Yeah, Rhonda, I think I'm just gonna play around with it after we get it all together to see if I like that fall on there. All right, let's give these a quick dry, and then I also have some crows. But we got to keep on going so we don't run out of time. Okay. You're at home for vacation. Hey, a staycation is the best, girl. Do nothing, do whatever you want, don't spend hardly any money, and just enjoy yourself. I think those are the best kind of vacations, I won't lie. All right, we're just gonna set that off to the side for the moment, okay? And we're gonna put a bow together really quickly. I've already got some fabrics off to the side here. Got some sisal, whatever this stuff is called. Depends on who you ask and where they're from. Okay. I have these really cute, just some black and white strips ready to go. And we're not going to do it very big, you guys, because I don't want the hat to be hidden. Okay. All right. Can't see the comments over here. Keep it simple. Yeah, I think so. Make it in a kit for the large frame. Oh, for the interchangeable frame, Rhonda. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely downsize that to get into a frame. Hello, Janet. How are you? Hello, Linda. Welcome, ladies. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of this tobacco cloth. How much we got? I got 15 minutes. I meant to put this inside there. All right. You guys, who else is ready for this summer heat wave to be over? I am so over it. I'm good, Janet. I'm good. Life has been crazy and busy and stressful, but things are starting to get better. I cut my hours down at work. And so, I know, Beck. You're right. My bows are always too big. I just want it to be simple. I'm actually thinking that we might just leave it right there. The heat has just been horrific. It's like a fall day right now. I'm so jealous. So jealous. I think we're just going to leave the bow just like this, you guys, okay? Because I don't want it to be big. And if we have to trim the tails, we can. Hello, Shannon. How are you, friend? I think today they said it was only going to be in the 80s here, which is fantastic. Because it's just been really hot. And you guys know our machine is outside in the garage, and so everything we do is in the garage. All right, look at, aren't you guys proud of me? It's very small. The tails might be a bit long. We'll have to cut the tails down. Look at you guys. All right, we might have to trim the tails down just a tad. Who's impressed that I made a small bow? Thank you, Diane. Because you guys know that I don't do small bows very often. All right, let's get this on here. Then we can kind of play with the hat where we need the hat to be. You guys, I'm having a hot flash right now. Oh, so cute. I think this is going to be darling, you guys. Okay. Look it. Thank you, Rhonda. Isn't that cute? All right, we got 10 minutes. I got to hurry up. My glue gun is not behaving at the moment. Okay. Hot. Hi, Ruth. Long time no see, girl. All right, we're going to use some greenery off of this little pick that I got over at Hobby Lobby. I don't know what section I got this from, you guys. Okay. All right, sorry. Glue gun wasn't cooperating. I had to go make it start working. Anybody else have that problem when their glue gun doesn't work sometimes and it just wants to not squirt out? Ten minutes, Monique. You got this, girl. Oh, so cute. Okay, looks good. You love big bows, Susan. Oh, that's so cute. Let's see if we need some of this in there. I might end up moving it down just a little bit. What do you guys think? I might have to move that hat down just a hair, or I might have to trim my greenery down a little even. That's what I might do. Yes, dear. There's Kevin, you guys.
Still cutting. I just snuck up here. My boss has me cutting down there. She has many orders for me. And she is like a drill sergeant.
70 degrees.
She gets mad if I don't do everything perfect.
I am so jealous. 70 degrees. All right. What are we doing? 8 minutes.
Cool. I could make one of those.
Where did I see something? All right, I made a little tag already, you guys.
That's nice.
A little tag. It just says give thanks. We'll put some string on here. Getting down to the wire, you guys. You know me. I get down to the end of the wire and I start stressing out. I might need to rumple it. It's a little bit big. What do you guys think? I lost all the comments. There's no comments. Finally, comments. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, let's just kind of crinkle this. Make it a little bit smaller. And we might have to get a little bit of wax on here also, maybe. Darling. All right, let's get some of this wire, the floral wire. We'll make some little curly cues. We got 6 minutes, you guys. Again, I just wanted to thank the ladies for inviting me today to be part of their event, the Craftastic Creations Wax On, Wax Off event. Thank you so much, Dawn. Yeah, the tag might be a little big. Hi, April. I didn't see you come in. All right. I'll have to play around with that tag, you guys. Obviously, I made it before anything was done. How am I doing on time? 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you, April. Now, the only thing that I didn't put on here is, let's see, we might, if maybe put a acorn or a heart right in the middle. I don't like the heart. Ah, the acorn. We'll put the acorn on there, you guys. Oh, thank you, Kim. Can you guys see the little acorn right there in the middle? We'll put the acorn on there. Thank you, Sharon. All right, Rhonda, I will. Okay, I try to make everything for the frame. So if there's anything that isn't on the frame, you guys let me know. When you want it, just let me know. Sometimes I have ADD, so my squirrel brain forgets sometimes, and I get distracted and see a few hundred squirrels before I finish whatever it was that I was trying to do. All right, so let's just do a little, lift the edges up a little bit. What do you guys think about these little acorn buttons that I made? I like the little acorn buttons. Did you guys catch that? That it's a button. You too, Chris. All right, got 4 minutes. Down to the wire, you guys. All right. Now, I might bring that hat down just a little bit. What do you guys think about a crow? It might be too much black. Or no crow. You know what? I don't want, it doesn't need the crow. You see squirrels too? Yeah. I was joking with the nurse supervisor one day at work, and I told him that I see probably, oh, I don't know, we have about 1,200 squirrels here at the hospital, and he looks at me and says, oh, yeah, I get distracted. What was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to see how fall looked on there. Where did I put, oh, there it is. All right, you guys let me know what you guys think. Fall or no fall? You like the buttons? My iPad stopped scrolling. I cannot see any comments in there, you guys. No fall. Okay. Fall on the bottom. You squirrel a lot. Yeah, I feel like it just takes away from the look of the hat. But I do think that I need to bring the hat down a little bit because it's getting hidden just a little bit up there. I got 2 minutes. Let's bring it down just a hair. Something was wet, you guys. Got black on me. Let's bring it down a hair. Okay. Fall with a golden buff would be cute. No fall, no fall. All right, you guys. I'm gonna mess around with this bow a little bit. I might add in some more little button embellishments, so you can. I don't know if you guys saw. Let's see, we've got 1 minute. I had these little buttons. I might try to hang some on some floral wire. We'll see. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I think it turned out so cute. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you learned a new technique. My thing is not scrolling comments at all. You guys make sure that you head over to the sharing page, Craftastic Creations. I put the page link in the description of the video. So you can guys go and check out who's next. And watch the rest of the creators for the remainder of the day and check out those that you might have missed today. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I appreciate it. I love you all and I miss you so much, and thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you, sweet Tracy. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. You like the embellishment choices. All right, Rhonda. No comments for you either. That's so weird. All right, are you on an iPad? Maybe that's why. All right, guys, my time is up. I love you all, and you have a great day. And Miss Kelly, it was so awesome to see you. Bye-bye.